Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Old Trafford rising to the occasion as only Old Trafford can. Some terrific scene. Del Piero! Goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Up he gets! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Varane attempts a clearance. Aubameyang with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence.
Goes for goal! It's broken loose. Del Piero. And Del Piero! Hoists it forward. And the through ball is intercepted. Messi. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Now it's Cavani. Manchester United scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. Cafu crosses in a low one. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. He spotted the run and played him through. There's no flag. Has a pop! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. Jim, your thoughts?
Aubameyang is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage.
Has a hit! He's scored! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. That was a given. It always was.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And it's got through. Ter Stegen has that under control. De Bruyne. The weighted pass. Fabinho positions himself well and cuts it out. Scholes. It's Aubameyang. It's Scholes! Really smart interplay.
Scholes very sharply moved into position. A give and go without end product, unfortunately.
PK doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Maradona. Well positioned to make that interception. We hit half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we are already promptly back underway. And it's Messi. Fabinho. Great run on the overlap here. And here's Maradona. Cafu. Forward it goes. He's picked him out. Del Piero. There's a look to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neymar. Messi. PK. Messi. De Bruyne. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Scholes. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Maradona. Messi. Oh, it's Del Piero.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. And it's played forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. PK. De Bruyne. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's away! Has a goal! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Manchester United are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. That intervention was very necessary. Beckham. Cafu. Del Piero. Del Piero! It's in! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many? Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
De Bruyne. Neymar. Maradona. De Bruyne. Messi. De Bruyne. And here's Maradona. Vieira goes looking. Mbappe. Timely intervention. De Bruyne. And it's Neymar. It's the through ball. Scholes. Scholes drives it forward. He gets past his man. Goes for goal. Keeper always had them. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Mbappe. De Bruyne. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United are class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.